What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Zeta. In the last episode we took on the gym. We beat Avery, which was a pretty decent battle, and then we saw Freyja talking to Team Asgard Grunts about their master plan with Odin and, you know, all that jazz. And today we're gonna... Oh, well, actually I should not skip ahead, but Freyja found out that we heard about the plans and used chloroform to knock us out and trap us here in the Asgard basement floor. And as you can see, we got away from where they had us enclosed because Graham decided to just pop up out of nowhere and it's like, hey, you want a favor? And then when we were just like, yeah, give us a favor, and he made us appear on the other side of this table, and now we're gonna whoop some ass and get ourselves out of here. So if you guys are hyped for this episode of Zeta, leave a like down below. And also make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more of these videos. Anyways, I'm going to do a quick team recap because maybe you guys don't know who's on the squad. We got Snook the Slacking at level 44, holding a lucky egg right now, trying to get him up to 45 with Modest Nature, which sucks, but it's fine. Rock Slide, Fade Attack, Brick Break, and Strength. Then we got Jaboon, the Lantern, level 46, holding the leftovers with Signal Beam, Thunder Wave, Electro Ball, and Surf. We have Abundance, the Landorus at level 46 with Earth Power, Rock Slide, Fly, and Brick Break. And then we have Shy, the Mew, at level 45 with Shadow Ball, Transform, Psychic, and Grass Knots. That's our team right now. So we're going to just fight a bunch of people. I was talking about in the last episode how chloroform on a 10-year-old kid is attempted murder, and it is. And it's like, if you think about it, it's an evil team. And if the evil team can hold off the police, are they really gonna care about attempting to murder a 10-year-old kid? Especially a 10-year-old kid who has been fucking with their plans. This isn't like some CIA or fucking FBI agent coming in and ruining their plans. It's a 10-year-old kid. So I'm not trying to promote the use of chloroform on a child. That's not good whatsoever. That is illegal. But I guess if your plans are being foiled by even just some random 10-year-old, you gotta take ballistic measures and trying to preventing him from ruining your life. That was a really interesting spiel there. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, I just got out of my Spanish class, and let me tell you, it feels weird being in that class. Not because like the professor or anything, it's just the fact that for me, and you know, there's situations where I really feel like I like being the least smart out of everyone, and that's not because I want to, you know, piggyback off of other people's work, but it's so that way when I actually learn stuff, like, other people know what they're talking about, and if they can make it simpler for me, then, you know, we're Gucci. With this Spanish class, though, I don't know if I can say that, and it's not because I can't work with others. I just don't know if it's just that, I don't know if it's too hard for me, because I really think it is a little bit too difficult for me. I don't know. So like, I'm debating on whether or not if I should stay in there. I don't want to quit because it's going to be too hard. I don't think that's what I'm focusing on. I think it's just if I'm literally gonna get super stressed out from it, I don't know if I should stay. And I'm not saying I am super stressed out being in that class. In fact, I enjoy it because it's an 8 AM class that gets me to think. It has stuff for me to do, and it actually, in a way, I feel like I'm getting smarter, but also I just feel like it's really, really difficult for me. And I think if I were to kind of switch, the level of Spanish class that I'm in would probably make me better off. But I also don't want to make things too easy, because it's like it was like what I said with my religion class from the last episode. Going into it, I don't have a clue. I don't really have much of an understanding when it comes to religion. Like, the fundamental stuff that you should learn, or should know from it. So, like, if I were to take a more, like, advanced class on it, I would flip shit because I have no idea what I'm doing. Same with computer science. Since I'm in an intro class, I'll be fine. If I was in anything higher, I wouldn't be fine. And the thing is, with Spanish, I took Spanish all 4 years of high school. I just don't know if I can say that I really learned a whole lot. I feel like my third year especially, I didn't learn jack shit in Spanish, which, it's weird to say that because it's like you took a whole year. How do you not learn anything? And I think that's just down to the teacher. I don't think it's down to the curriculum or the material being taught. I think it's just the fact that my teacher was shit. And I'm not afraid to admit that. So when I got into Spanish 4 and my teacher, whom everyone said that she was terrible, I'm like, she might be terrible in terms of like being petty, but at least she taught me something. Like, I could ask her questions, and yeah, she sometimes would give me condescending answers, but at the end of the day, I walked out of that class with either a B+ or an A-. Like, I walked out of there with a pretty decent grade, which, you know, you guys have your set standards for your own grade, so I'm not saying that by law, if you get a B+ or an A, that is good. You could think if that class was too challenging and you end up with a C, like how I felt with calculus, and that's what you think is good, that's your standards, not mine. So I'm not gonna judge you for your goals. That's just how you operate. And with me in my Spanish class in college, it's Spanish 30-10. So that's basically like Spanish 3, but for college. So that's like a native speakers class, essentially. And with me, I would say Spanish 3 is kind of where I fell off a cliff. Not like I was struggling in Spanish 3, it was just the fact that I felt like I wasn't learning anything. So like when you feel like you're not learning anything, you don't care about the class. That could just be a me thing, because that's how I felt with calculus, and that's how I felt with Spanish 3 my junior year of high school. So I felt like I just didn't care because, like, well, why should I? I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm literally here wasting time. Why should I bother with dumbass shit? But like my friend Sarah, who I mentioned in the last video, that we did our religion homework, she's in like 2010 Spanish, which is like a Spanish 2 class, but Spanish 2 class in college, but I don't know if I want to like stoop to that level, which it's not saying that she's dumb and I'm like super smart. I don't know if I want to drop down a level, because I took a placement test to get into the Spanish class that I'm in now, and I didn't cheat on it either. Like, I used what I remembered to get into that high placing class. So the fact that I'm struggling, I guess, shouldn't be a surprise, but it also is, it feels like I'm not in the right class. I'm not saying I need to be in like a Spanish 10-10 class, which is like introduction to Spanish. And I think the one thing that's hard for me in my Spanish class right now is the fact that we have to speak Spanish all the time, which I understand why they want us to do that. It's so that it's like what I said with my religion book. If you can learn it and you can use it, then you grasp the concept. If you learn it and you don't know how to use it, then you didn't really grasp the concept. You can't really figure it out. And I don't know. The thing is, I get to meet with my first year advisor today because I get to meet with them every Monday. So I'll discuss the topic with them. Like, I don't know if I'm in too hard of a class or not. Like, I think especially since it's been a full week of, well, not a full week of me being in Spanish class anyway. I'll give it another just to see how I am, because I don't want to give up one weekend with Spanish, because I wouldn't quit unless like it's like I absolutely have to. And that's how I felt with my calculus class in high school. I was close to just dropping the class after first semester because of the fact that, one, I felt like I wasn't learning jack shit, and when it came to the final, which literally the final, I mean, like, you know, you could call it midterms because it was the final of the first semester. I took it thinking it was going to be easy because literally the questions that were on the final were questions we did review on. So, like, literally, beat for beat, the questions were the exact same as the ones that were on the final. Like, the review and the final questions, exact same. I come to look at the final. Keep in mind, I'm halfway across the country because I had a DC trip, so I had to take all my finals early for first semester last year. I come and look at my grade, and I get a D+ on the final. And I don't think it was from, like, doing the free response questions, because those were the same as well. Some factors were switched up, but I don't think what I did was D+ work. I think I did exactly what the fucking review questions were, because that's what they were. They were the review questions. So it was like, it was just dumb. And, you know, I seriously considered dropping the class, but, like, I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Like, I wanted to give it time, but the thing is, you have, I believe, a 5 or 6 week period where if you want to switch classes, that's when you do it, and if you don't do it in that time, you have to deal with it. And the thing was, since I was in cross country and track and field in high school, I was very serious about my grades because I enjoyed doing those things, so I didn't want to be ineligible, because even if they like tell you need to maintain a GPA of something like a 2.0, which is low. It's a low GPA to maintain, but that's what the requirements were, so you didn't fuck off in school. They wanted you to maintain a good GPA, so that way if you do want to participate in athletics, you have to be a student first, and then you could be an athlete, which that makes perfect sense, because, you know, it literally just does make sense. But one, like, key little factor that isn't necessarily pointed out as much is the fact that in high school, not only do you need to maintain a 2.0 GPA, you need to be passing 5 core classes. So even if you fail one, or if you're failing one, you're ineligible. And with calculus, especially first semester, the first quiz I did, I got a 60%. And so that's a D-. So I was literally passing the class by 1 percentage point. And I was just like, well, I don't know what to do, because homework doesn't count for anything. Sure, I could retake the quizzes, but if I don't understand the material, why would I retake the quiz if I have no idea what's going on? So, I think the thing I'm trying to say is, like, if you feel like there is absolutely no hope, and this isn't just like a dramatic feeling of like you feel like there's no hope, if you genuinely feel like there's no hope for you in a certain class, like if it's not required or anything like that for you to take, you're like taking a class and it's just like, it's just been hell from the start, and just you have no hope, you feel like you have no hope, don't bother finishing it. And that's the one thing I think I should have done with calculus, was just drop it anyway, because I could have done an art class for the art teacher, because me and her were pretty cool, because I was in a couple of her classes throughout my years in high school, and I thought she was a cool teacher to be around. But you know, looking back on that, that's probably one of the things I regret from my senior year, was, you know, I didn't. And the reason why I was stuck in a calculus class was, like, my counselor in high school put me in there specifically because I wanted to be an electrical engineer. And, you know, taking calculus is what changed my mind to not be that anymore. And that's what I told her. And, you know, I even got, like, the form to say that I'm dropping the class. And I remember talking with my calc teacher, whom at the time I knew if I talked to her, I wasn't going to like the conversation, because she would have been like, oh, you don't ask questions in class. And, you know, you should ask questions. You really should. But the reason why I didn't ask questions is because I would have been asking questions all the damn time. And it would have gotten annoying. Because it's like, if you don't know a damn thing, why are you in a class? But, yeah. I feel like I'm going to take, like, the same approach as I did with calculus. But if I need to with my Spanish 3010 class in college, I will. I'm not going to be dumb and just sit here and struggle just so I don't look like a bitch for quitting. Did he go for Sword Stance twice? He did, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't been paying attention to the game because I've been just rattling off stories from, like, today. But, like, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not gonna quit until I feel like I need to. Like, if I feel like it would be better off for me to drop, and it's not even like I'm quitting Spanish, I'm dropping down a level. And even then, like, the one benefit that would come from me staying in this class is that if I stay in the Spanish 3010 class till the end of the semester, which is in, like, December, I would have enough credits from, like, foreign language to potentially have a minor in Spanish, which is cool, but I don't think, holy shit, we just got a crit. I don't think I want a Spanish minor, so I'm not going to keep moving on in Spanish if I don't want to have a minor in that class. So, I don't know. I'll think about it still. For the main part, like, I don't want to give up until, like, I feel like I need to, and I really don't give up easily. Like, there's sometimes where I'm talking about in, like, serious situations, like, I won't give up, but like, if it's something tiny that really isn't serious, I'll just be like, oh, fuck it, whatever, it doesn't matter. But college kind of matters, you know, it kind of dictates your life. I don't know which way I'm going, by the way. But yeah, so I think that's going to be a topic of discussion for me and my first year advisor today, is the whole me being in Spanish. I don't know if I want to be in Spanish. I mean, I bought books for the class, and, you know, I'm pretty sure I can handle being in the class. It's just gonna be a rough ride, and it's not that I can't handle it. I think I'm just gonna be very, very stressed out from it, which, out of all the classes I think I should be stressed out, I think I would be stressed out. I should be stressed out more over my major class, the computer science one, especially because I have no idea what I'm doing in there. So, yeah. They have a lot of legends I've just, like, been seeing. But, oh, come on, bro. You already attack once every 2 turns. You can't be missing. But yeah. Ice Beam, don't kill me. What did I just say? Like, I actually literally just quoted it like 10 seconds before it happened. Don't kill me. What does it go and do? Fucking kills me. Cool, I hope you're happy. Also, why, like, this is what I'm talking about. The levels are creeping up. Why do you have a level 43? That's higher than the gym leader's ace. Rotom. Cool. I don't know what to do with that except maybe Shadow Ball it. It's not stab though. That's so annoying. Snook was a good team member too. Snook proved that a modest Slag King, shittiest nature, not shittest, that's not a word, shittiest nature and all, could put in work. Did you see it fuck up that Clefable? Because I did. I saw it with both my eyes. That's annoying. I don't fucking care. I'm actually just pissed off at that. That's just so annoying. I don't want to go the right way because I want to make sure I find the items. I grew up in a small town in Bezrin. Nobody knew who I was until I met Professor Oak. Shall I continue? Sure. He offered me a Pokemon to go on an adventure. But I arrived too late. I got the fourth Pokemon, a disobedient electric one. We eventually bonded, but it took a long time. Shall I continue? We fought many enemies together. We rescued legendary Pokemon, even saw myths come true in the forms of Mewtwo and Arceus. I fell in love with a girl, a water-type gym leader with a Starmie. We eventually got married and had a kid. But we fell on hard times. We divorced and I joined Team NASCAR to make ends meet. Do you know who I am? What's the first letter of my name? A. What's S? H. I was once the world renowned as Ash Ketchum. Now leave me to my drinking, but take this as a reward. Giga Impact. That's fucked. Fraser wants to save you. Wants us to save you for her, but I'll. What? How is she saving me? Like, what is she doing to save me? Because if you consider saving a child using chloroform to fucking knock them out and trap them, first of all, attempted murder. Second of all, that's kidnapping. I don't care if I'm out roaming the world without my parents being around. Like, really? Does that make... Tell me how that makes sense. That doesn't. Alright, a Druddigon, I'm gonna stay in. I don't like how close in levels, like this is what I meant when they were gonna creep up in levels. This is exactly what I meant. Now I know I can go do the police missions, which, the police and the ranger missions. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do that in between episodes. I could. And I think I probably should, just so I can get another team member leveled up on par. Yeah, this part of the game is gonna like be glitchy. Stop. Collaborate. I just can't read. I'm just too stupid. Noibat? You can die to a psychic, right? Yes, sir. What's next? Mienfoo? That can die to a psychic as well. I kind of want to run back and heal. Kind of want to run back and heal. Don't know if I should though. Slowpoke. I'm gonna go into Lantern. So, how many episodes are we in? 25? What's your team? 2 legends and a fucking Lantern. That's been here since like the episode like 8 or 9. Like seriously, I don't know how this thing is so... This thing has been like the light, no pun intended, the light within the darkness, which is our team members just fucking randomly dying. I hate myself. My friends, Odin is already at the top of Mount Press waiting for Jirachi to appear. Once we have Jirachi, he can catch Devivius, and the world will fall at our feet to our master plan. Good, finally. Hagagaga. What is our master plan? Never mind that now. The point is, can you imagine how powerful Odin will be with 3 legendary Pokemon? That's a scary thought. Wow. Hagagaga. We need to be able to defend ourselves. We need a Pokemon that Odin cannot defeat. Yeah. Hagagaga. Hold on just a minute. Isn't that mutiny? Odin is our leader. He's very kind to us. Well, compared to Giovanni and Archie, and those guys, we can't betray him. What are you implying, Freysia? No, I didn't. I didn't mean anything like that. See, lately, Odin hasn't been too happy with us. After I lost in Oniga Town, Thor losing in Pyonga, and them losing together in Ladoga, well, a mad boss with semi-divine Pokemon isn't a good combination. I guess, so what do you propose? What Pokemon can stand against 3 legendaries? Well, these 2 Pokemon we have here are world-renowned. Sableye is known for having no weaknesses, and Shedinja is famous for his Wonder Guard ability. As you know, Wonder Guard allows you to take only damage from a type you are weak to. If we can fuse these Pokemon together in such a way that Sableye gains a Wonder Guard ability, we would have an invincible Pokemon. Exactly. Now ready the machine. Not on my watch. Corlett, ugh, not the Elite Four again. That's right, and it's not just me. Tristan, come out. Tristan, I want revenge for what happened in Oniga Town. If you win, I'll stop this experiment, but if I win, you become a Team Asgard grunt to serve me forever. Let's go. No special music? Like, if she is so important, why doesn't she get special music? You have 4 mods. Already at a 46! This is what I'm talking about! Right here! This is what I'm talking about. The levels just spike out of fucking nowhere. And it's not like I have a lot of team members either. I only have 4. Remember that. I only have 4. Had 4. I have 3 now. Gastrodon, you picked the worst time to come in. I'm sorry. Bye. Crit was not necessary. At all. Finneon, come back out, please. And catch the Shadow Ball because I need to conserve PP. I just need it to do over half. You just don't listen, do you? You just don't listen. What's coming out? Blissey? Okay. I didn't put the Lucky Egg on. Okay. Okay, dude. Egg Bomb? No. My fucking legs hurt. I should probably take these out of my pocket. Don't need to be in there. It lived on 1. Why? Why now would you want to decide to live on 1? Oh my god, it's fully restored. And it's just gonna live on 1 again because this game is bullshit. Oh no, it died. So we just got a low roll. Is that what I'm seeing? Finneon, I'm just gonna fucking stay in and dick this thing real quick. You don't have to speed me, bitch boy. Karate chop. Yeah! Yeah, get a crit on there. Stop fucking switching out. You little ass. Pawniard. Your team was shit. But why? But what I want to know, and I get she's a boss, so it makes sense why their levels are where they are. Why did they spike so damn high? Like actually though, like they are stupidly high. Quickly, my peons. Fuse, Sableye, and Shedinja. Not quite Freysia. Go Ampharos. Use Thunder. Shut down the system. That's how I assumed that noise would sound. So give me a hand clap emoji in the comment section. No, the fusion machine has been shut off. You two, you'll pay for this. You'll never escape this room. I would disagree. Graham, you too? Why does everyone hate me? Corlett, Tristan, let's go. We're out of here. Shadow Sneak. Well, that was fun. Are you okay? You seem to have an adverse reaction to Shadow Sneak. You were out for nearly 20 minutes. Corlett's gone back to the Pokemon League. You have a duty to the world. You can stop Odin atop of Mount Press. I would accompany you. I have a gym to manage, you understand. Before you go, I recommend you search the space entirely. There are many rare items, Pokemon, even different thing you can find here, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Master Ball around here someplace. Anyway, I must be off. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm proud to call you a friend. Goodbye, Tristan. Maybe we meet again. Alright, I'm gonna search for the Master Ball, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Maybe we can get an encounter as well. I'd love to get them on. Just saying. So it was this way. No. No, fuck! I didn't want to go back. I want to go down again. I wish I had face cam on just for that reaction. I was just like, all right, let's go get some Pokemon. Like, you know, you can kind of tell them like in a grin. Like I have a grin on my face, like, you know, kind of excited to go get Mons. And then once I found the exit, it just hit the floor. Like, you remember that picture of Patrick from the SpongeBob movie? Like that was my face just now. So it's telling me to search space entirely, right? What other staircases are there, though? Because we went up that one. That one's out. The other one is like an empty room. If I go this way... This leads me back up. This is going to lead me back up here to this room where now everyone just dipped. Hello? Hello? Do you have anything to say? Unless I go back. Like I have to go back all the way down. I mean, maybe I have to. I don't know if there's a split staircase somewhere down here that I didn't go through. They say there's a Master Ball around here, right? What the fuck? She's not even looking at me. That's cool. Where's this Master Ball? Huh? Huh? I did beat him. Hello? What do you have to say? Team Asgard kidnapped. Okay, you say the exact same thing. They said there's Pokemon here too. We're here to keep you contained. They're just saying, they're all saying the same thing. I might look this up off screen. I think what I'm gonna do is I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I have to do because I'm trying to think of all the staircases I've been to. Because that one leads us to that one right there just leads us to the right direction. This one is empty. And then this one says it says like this one is empty, but like this is the only room that has that dialogue. And with the other staircases, like this one, it's just a one-way route. Like, there's no more for me to explore. I don't know. I'm gonna look for it off screen. If you guys enjoyed this episode of Zeta, please leave a like down below. For me, put Eps in the chat for Snook. He was a brave soldier. He did not deserve to die the way he did, but unfortunately he did. He really was. He was a special man for our team. Just because of the fact that he was a modest nature, and that's literally the worst nature you could get for slacking, and he still damn near killed everything that was in front of him. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more Zeta videos, or just any videos, whatever may pop up on the channel. As well as follow the social media on the right. I'm somewhat active on there. As well as check out the description for Suzerain's Twitter and a download link to the Zeta website, or a link to the Zeta website to download Pokemon Zeta if you want to play along as well. I'm gonna get out of here because I need to probably do some grinding. Deuces.